here's our ingredients for English toffee. Nothing healthy, but this is why it's so good. You need 6 sticks of salted butter, 3 cups of white sugar, a package or 2 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips or whatever type of chocolate chips you like. And I have about a cup of roasted unsalted almonds with a little bit of pecans mixed in there. If you want to use more, go for it. I've also made this without the nuts, and it turns out fine also. So there you go. There's your ingredients, and let's get started. Okay, as you can see, I'm adding my 6 sticks of butter to the pot. We're going to go ahead and melt these on a medium heat. We're going to get it sort of just about completely melted, and then at that point we're going to go ahead and add our sugar, and then we're going to get that all melted together. Then we're going to use our thermometer and we'll check the temperature from there. So let's get this started melting. Alright, so as you can see, my butter is pretty much all melted. There's a couple solid pieces in there, but at this point we're going to go ahead and add in all 3 cups of our white sugar. And one thing you want to be careful of is make sure you're constantly stirring this, just because you don't want it to burn on the bottom of the pan. And you might want to turn your heat down just a little bit. You don't want to cook it too fast. At some point we're going to go ahead and put our candy thermometer in, and we're going to go ahead and monitor that. The goal temperature is 294 degrees. So okay, we're coming up to temperature. We're approaching, we're at about 250 degrees or so, and pretty much same thing, just keep on stirring. You don't want to burn on the bottom, because if you just let it set, that will happen. And just keep on bringing it up to temperature, and as you get up closer you're going to see that your mixture is going to start to turn a little bit darker brown. It's a slow process, but it'll be worth it when we get there. Alright, quick little update. As you can see, our toffee mixture is starting to get a little bit darker in color. That's a sign that it's getting closer to done. I think we're around 280 degrees, and if you remember, we need to get to about 294 thereabouts. So we're going to continue to stir and keep an eye on this. It's getting kind of dark, as you can see, and we're at about 280 degrees. So we're going to get to 290, 294, something like that. As soon as it gets to that temperature, we're going to pull it off the heat right away, and then we're going to go and dump it into our big pan on the counter. And just a word of caution, this is super hot, so make sure no little fingers can get to it, because it will really burn them bad. So okay, so there we have it. We have a buttered pan. It's about 10 by 16, I think, so we're going to go ahead and just dump this right in there. Let it spread out. Like I said, this is super hot, so make sure you're careful. I have a couple oven mitts underneath. So anyway, we're going to let this go ahead and set for about 5 to 10 minutes. And at that point, we're going to dump our chocolate chips on. Alright, our toffee's been sitting here for about 10 minutes. It's starting to firm up some, so we're going to go ahead and put our chocolate chips right on top, and we're going to let the heat of the toffee melt those. So go ahead and sprinkle those on. Go for the whole bag. 2 cups worth. And yeah, don't worry about spreading it. The heat of that will soften those up. So in about 5 minutes we'll take a knife and we'll smooth it all out. Then we'll put our nuts on, and then we'll put it in the freezer to get it hard. Thanks. Alright, it's been about 5 minutes and our chocolate chips have gotten soft. So we're going to go ahead and spread this out like so. I'm going to call that good. Next, I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle our nuts on top. Hi, Trevin.
Dad.
Thank you.
I told you.
Okay, now that those are on there, I'm going to take the bottom of this. I'm just going to push them in a little bit so it sticks into the chocolate better. Oops, getting a little goopy here. But that's okay. Alright, there we have it. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the deep freeze just because I'm impatient and I want my toffee now. Okay, here's our toffee out of the deep freeze. It's good and frozen, good and hard. So we're going to take our pan, find an equal sized pan, and we're going to cover it up like this. And then we're going to turn it over. I'm going to make a little mess, but then just kind of give it a little one of those, and there we go. Now we have 3 bite-sized pieces. No, just kidding. Now we're going to go ahead and break this up. Just like that. So we're going to go ahead and break those up, and we're going to put them in a container. You're going to want to keep this inside the fridge. Okay, so there you have it. There is my Tupperware full of the broken up toffee pieces plus this plate. So as you can see, it makes plenty. So you can go ahead and freeze some, take some into work to share. Anyway, that's that. So thanks for watching.